All right. So let me look at a couple of things we're going to be trading right now. Boom. Okay, so this market, I expect it to buy from here or to buy from here. I'm going to be looking at it closely, or it's just going to be pulling up from here. This is a 9 o'clock candle, and it's an hourly candle. The market has been buying maybe a sell candle right now. So, but we do know that within there's going to be very, very sharp continuation from here, because this is a very beautiful area for the market to go up. So I'm even looking for a Forex idea to react here, because USD is quite very strong today. All right. Let's see. USD is strong, very strong. AUD is very weak. So AUD, USD is going to be selling USD, JPY. Well, they are competitive. Okay, let me look at something else. Let's go look at AUD, USD. See, JPY is competitive. Kilo day, JPY. I think JPY is growing because, so this is it. Okay, JPY is the follow-up of USD. So AUD, NZD, GBP should be the cast down. So let's go look at AUD. But this market is going to be good here. I'm going to put an alarm around this area. I'm looking out for a Forex idea from that zone. AUD, US, man, that guy's tearing away. Come on, you didn't wait for me. AUD, USD. Guy is tripping away. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. Market is gonna hit here. All right, so if there's gonna be a great continuation in this market, we might be looking at, yeah, so this is a great fall. All right, a great continuation will be around here, which is around this floor. Price action, which is 50% of this retracement. All right, it's a very beautiful move on the downside on AUD USD. So if I'm looking at this right now, from where the market dropped down, so let's say this area. So we have some beautiful areas. So there's a sell around here. Good. There's going to be a very pivotal sell for this market. So I could be putting I could be expecting a great sell from this area during the course of the day. So I expect this market to buy back and sell around here. This is my first analysis I'm looking at. Okay. Yeah, we'll be expecting a sell from here, and price action correspond. The market will always respond to a previous floor. So one, there is a floor. All right, so this is a floor and this is a ceiling. So we have several ceiling here, all right? So we have several ceiling here. So floor, the market will always sell the previous floor of a downtrend. That is good, okay? And it will sell a previous ceiling. The market will always sell based on what? Supply. So there is supply. You guys getting it? Put 5 if you got it. So we're gonna have a good trade when the market comes here. So this is not price trap, all right? This is the power strategy. So I'm going to send this on Power Nation chat, something we're going to be looking out for. So this is how I get to give you guys trades. All right. And the more you have content of what it is you're going to trade, it makes you disciplined, because sometimes you're just waiting for something, you don't know what you're waiting for. You don't really treat it well. But when you know what you're waiting for, what's that? I think that's USD, right? I'm coming. That was AUD USD, right? Okay, that's Euro AUD. Euro AUD. I'm not looking at you. I wasn't looking at you. I thought it was. Euro AUD. Euro is stronger than AUD. So the market should be buying. I think I put an alarm. And this is this. Yeah. No, let me not distract us by looking at that. So hope you guys understand clear explanation on AUD USD. All right. The nature of your trading is you come into the market and you examine the market and you look at for what it is you want to invest in and you establish your trade. Okay. Not all the time you're going to come into the market and you just want to trade. No, you come into the market to examine what it is doing. Then you set your sail, all right, in the market. You want to look at the different pairs, which we're going to be doing in this session. We're going to be looking at the different pairs. I'm going to look at what we're going to trade in the course of our day, all right, the course of the week. I hope you guys, okay, I'm going to do this again, all right. Should I do this again so that you guys understand the explanation? All right, let me know in the chat. Okay, good. So I'm going to delete everything. All right, so the first thing you do in the market is to establish a trend. What trend is this right now? Okay, I know I didn't go deep, but I do know in the 1 hour, and based on I'm checking my analysis from the one. If I want to do intraday, I'm checking my analysis from the 1 hour perspective. And based on the 1 hour perspective, this market is below the support trend. All right. And if you look at this, it has a high, and this is what? Another high that is lower than this high. So this market is presently on a downward. I don't know what it is on the overall, but I believe overall it's still on the downtrend. So we agree, right? What's this? This is a steep downtrend. Okay, so I don't even need to be bringing all of those trend lines, and boom, it was a sweet one. All right, so we do know the market is flipping down right now. So trend is established. All right, the next thing is I'm looking at present price action. So on the daily, on the daily is on a buy. All right, quick one is on a quick buy. So if I'm doing the daily, this is good. Is on the buy, but on the overall is on the sell. So I'm actually looking at this on the hourly. This is what I'm looking at for on the hourly. This here right now. So to make it quick. So yeah, that's it. So you can see what I marked on the hourly. That's it. You have to know the trend because you move with the trend. All right. So the next thing is based off on price action. So if you check trend, support and resistance, okay, is very key, and price action. Okay, so we're going to be drafting support and resistance and price action simultaneously to know what we're going to do in this market. You want to know what has market done over the course of the day. What has market done sentimentally? The market has been affected by the sentiment of USD. It has been dropping. All right, and support says the market is going to buy. True or true? So this is a support area. All of this area is a support area. All of this area is a support area. So support says the market is going to buy, right? But based on the fact that it's a downtrend, I am not buying because that's not my direction. I am looking at what's selling the market. So where is a good place to sell the market? You will check the delivery of the support. Okay, so if market has struggled all the way down here, so this is where the market started the sell. Okay, down the way to where it had the last buy. Okay, if you put a Fibonacci there, I love to use a Fibonacci as the extent of exhaustion. 50% of every move is an exhaustion in the market. Are you guys with me? 50% of every move, 50% of the Fibonacci. What I'm taking from Fibonacci is majorly exhaustion. All right, market gets exhausted when it makes 50% move. So this market sold, all right, and it's presently here right now. But the exhaustion of this market is going to happen around here. So I do know 50%, so I just put a line around there. Okay, so let's say I take away Fibonacci. I know something that here is the exhaustion. So if market has dropped down and it comes back here, it's going to be exhausted. So that's a good way for me to approach the market. So what I need to do is look for support. So what am I doing? I am selling. So what am I looking for? I am looking for what? Supply zones. So view, you look here right now, this is a powerful supply zone. This is a powerful supply zone. Supply means resistance. Okay, so I pick that. So I have a supply zone that is in a 50% exhaustion area. Boom, that's two key elements for me to sell the market. Another element is price action. I've always told you that the market will always sell the previous floor of a downtrend, right? Putting a 1 on the chart. The market will always likely to sell a previous floor of a downtrend. So guess what? Let's look for price action. Do we see a floor around here? So in the same supply, there is a demand, which is a previous floor of this downtrend. So the market tends to sell the previous floor of the downtrend. So that's what we're going to be looking at for what? For sell. Makes sense, right? So that's why I gave you guys this. So if this market pushes back, it may still push down. It may push down here, then start coming. All right. But I do know that if market makes its way down here, we're going to be looking at a very fat sell. All right. Not much, but it's going to give us something to write about. Boom. Yeah. Based up on this intraday, we're going to take almost 100 pips from that. Makes sense? Okay. Makes sense, right? So I plotted USD JPY. I'm looking at USD JPY for a buy. Which USD JPY? Which USD JPY? Okay. This is what I want to trade today in binary. If it comes. It's broken above. I'm looking at the 0.46 area, very sharp area. Not until you break this area. So we know. Not until you break this area, I'm gonna be looking at the 0.46 binary. 0.46 by 0.13 to 0.46 by USD JPY. 5 minutes. So we hope the market comes to us. If it doesn't come, we're going to be learning. So this is the FX. Today's Binfx session. How many of you know what Binfx means? Okay, how many of you don't know what Binfx means? Let me know in the chat. Let's put IDT on the chat. IDK. IDK. Put IDK on the chat. I don't know. So, but I didn't say go tell them. Can't you allow me to enjoy myself? Why did you reveal it? Now you have taken the fun away. Oh yeah, come and explain to them the idea behind it. Did I ask you to write it on the chat? Talk about, yeah, come and explain the idea since you have. Is that right? So it's binary Forex, the infusion of binary Forex. You know, I've been deep in binary. All right. So there's always when people know you for something, they know you for something. I've been known for binary, but little do people know that my exposure of binary actually came from Forex. So, and because of what I want to do with Forex, I didn't want to let go of binary because binary has been what God has used to establish me. But I want to bring in Forex. So it's binary, the binary Forex. Okay. So we're using Forex to achieve our establishment on binary. So that's really what's behind Binfx. Did you guys get it? Okay. Say gotten. Excuse me. We're doing a lot of beautiful work today. I hope you guys are going to be enjoying yourself. Just a moment. All right. Can you guys hear me now? Okay. So what I'm doing today basically is I'm showing you guys the way to the market, all right, that we trade. The way to the market we trade. So I've looked at AUD, USD. I'm going to be looking at my 4 major pairs, which is AUD, USD, AUD, JPY, Euro, USD, and Euro, JPY. Euro, USD, AUD, USD, USD, JPY, and AUD, JPY. I'm going to be looking at them, the structure. So we looked at AUD, USD. That's what I gave to you. So someone will say it's very far. The farther you wait for the market, the more confident you trade it. All right, it blocks you of all expectation of quick wins. Let's go to AUD, JPY. All right, AUD, JPY, I think is on a strong bullish run. It's on a bullish run. Oh boy. AUD, JPY is going to start buying now. Let me see 4 hour. He's already buying. AUD, JPY is already started buying. Oh, okay. Let me show you guys something. Okay. Yeah, still has a little. Let's see. Ouch. So this is one of the things I told you in the last time we analyzed this trade. This was where the trade was around here. And we're looking at the continuation on the downside, but a break of a structure. So the market broke the structure, came down to retest the structure. But you want to look at this clearly right now. Where did this market, if you look at this right now, all right, the market came all the way down here. This market is still going to come down. Oh, let me see. Okay. You guys should watch something. Should I clean everything? Let me clean everything. You want to be cautious of the deep movement of the market. All right. I want to show you guys something. You may not use it to trade today, but it's going to help for those of you that are faithful students that are really gunning for the skill. It will help you. If you look at this market from where it moved all the way up here, what did I tell you about 50%? Put 5. If you got that, 50% is exhaustion. All right, good. Not only that, so everything I just did with AUD, USD, you guys are going to see it here play out. So I'm going to put a line there, all right, on the 50%. So what other thing did I say? The market will always buy a ceiling of an uptrend. Can we see a ceiling around here? Put 10. So, all right. So what was the next thing I said? So if it's a buy, the market will buy from a demand zone, a previous demand zone, right? Okay, let's go back. Put 15. Can you see? Can you see? So demand, 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 demand. Tell me why this market wasn't going to buy the demand. Oh. It has no choice but to buy the demand of the uptrend. And when you catch this kind of move, at least 100 pips is good. It's sure. Are you guys loving this? Okay. When you catch this kind of move and you find, you know, this demand is not a small boy demand. This is a daily demand area, and market exhausted a 50% around the daily demand and is an uptrend. This is an uptrend. All right. That's what gave us this move. And my last analysis, I told you it was a break of structure. It broke. And if you look at where it bought, it retested the previous trend. So when we give you this analysis, I don't know what you're doing with it. Don't be so consumed by the need of getting equity that you focus so much on the equity and you do not take up the skill we're dropping every day. All right. There's so much beauty in what it is we're teaching. So now that I've done that, Kendra, what's the next step on AUD JPY? So simple. I'll take everything off, okay, to make it simple. So if I'm looking at this right now, it's uptrend, right? Good. So the same thing, this market fell all the way. This is the high ceiling, and this is the low support. What is 50% retracement? 50% retracement is here. Boom. So let me take away here. So I do know that this is 50% exhaustion, which happens to be my super trend area. So good. So what's the next thing I'm going to look for? I'm looking for a ceiling. Does it fall around the ceiling? Boom. Oh, yes. The market will always buy the previous ceiling of an uptrend. All right, that's beautiful. So there's a ceiling here and there is a ceiling here. All these areas are ceiling. So beautiful. So I do know that there is, this area is ceiling. So what's the next thing? What's the next thing? Type it on the chat. Demand zone. So this area, boom, let's go check. Camry, is there a demand area in that? Okay, so we got a demand here. Got a demand here. We got a demand here. And we got a previous ceiling. Oh boy, this is beautiful. So I can take this area. All right, so we've gotten price action. We've gotten 50% exhaustion on the FIB. All right, and we've gotten what? Demand. The market will buy its demand areas. So I do know something. 1 hour wise, this may be going up. Okay. But if you really want to check the price action, this is the best area. And that's going to probably fall around the 4-hour area. If you check here, let's see. Boom. It's going to activate our payout guy there. So there's no way the market touch this sling, this bullish sling, that's not going to react. Are you guys with me? Okay. And if you look here right now, there's a bullish order block here. So the market is sure going to react. I need that react at least 100 pips. All right. It's going to be an 100 pips move. Very, very, it's going to be crazily bullish. So that's where I'm looking at AUD JPY. And if you, in case you want to do what we call confluence, AUD needs to buy up to sell. So AUD USD, we are waiting for it to buy up, right? For us to sell AUD USD. Am I correct? We're looking at selling AUD USD. Are you guys with me? So it has to buy up. So there is confidence, there is alignment. So it means this will buy up. AUD has to go bullish. So where is it going to go bullish? I don't know if it's here. It can, because we are in a strong floor in AUD right now. It may, but the better one, if it, in the case it misbehaves, because due to the sentiment of today is saying AUD is very, very weak. So let's pray it goes weak and brings this market here. We are definitely within the next couple of 1 or 2 days, we're going to be seeing a bullish movement. All right. So market may start moving from here, but this is where we have a prime. So this is a ceiling and we have floor. So the something about this market is anywhere from here is going to move. All right. Anywhere from here is going to move. Let me look at an entry here. If I look at an entry here, how many pips down? Okay. The only challenge with this trade is the stop loss. Okay, they definitely move. I gave you guys AUD JPY. Did they move? It moved, but it took liquidity took all of the entries out, then eventually start moving down. So what's going to be the stop loss? What's going to be the stop loss? What's a strong floor on the 4 hour? Okay, so there's a 4 hour floor. This is a 4 hour floor. So let me see here. If we enter the market, we're going to be looking at about 50 pips, 52 pips from here. We're going to be looking at 40 pips from here. All right, we're looking at 33 pips from here. So the more patient you wait, the lesser your risk. And the lesser your risk, the bigger your reward. So if we get into this market here, we're exposing 52 pips. That's you're going to give the market 55 pips. All right. So should I leave this for your discretion? Do you want me, guys? Do you want me to leave this for your discretion? Because the truth is, this market may flip from this area, may just go away. What do you guys think? See, innocence. Say no. You want to be spoon-fed all the time, back to back. They will feed you from this side of the mouth. They will hold this side of the mouth. They will feed you from here. All right. And water will be in the other hand. They'll pour water in it, you know, and they will be pampering your back so that the food can digest very well. No. I'm looking at setting a buy limit. This is the kind of trade you set a buy limit. Buy limit. But it's, honestly, I'll tell you guys the truth. This trade may move from here. Okay. It may move from here. But in case the strength of the sellers is still very strong, it may come to us. And if it comes to us, I'd rather wait for it with the lower entry. So I'm going to be doing a buy limit. Is around, this is going to be the TP1. No. Okay, here's going to be TP1. I want to address this trade. If we enter here, how many pips here? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. So here is going to be TP1. Okay, but that's regarding how many pips I'll be giving to it on stop loss. If I get in here, stop loss is going to be, let me find it, a 4-hour flow. I get in here, stop loss is going to be, okay, it's about 40 pips. So I ought to do risk ratio 1-to-1, so it's 40 pips. But I do know this is a disturbing area. This is a very disturbing area. Okay, but let's stick to the risk to ratio. So this is 30 pips from entry. So if it's going to be 40, it's going to be 92.03. Okay, I just leave it at this. No. All right. So this is going to be TP1. And this is going to be TP2. The end of this. Yeah, this next selling is TP2. AUDJPY. So I'm giving the parameters right now. Buy limit. AUDJPY. Entry is going to be 91.625. So since it's 40 pips, it's going to be 91.225. Am I correct? TP1 is 92.025. TP2 92.772. So that is 725. 7. Okay, let's add that Jara. 772. That's where it is. 725. Let's make it even. So what you trade is you use one you use 1% risk for TP1. And 0.5 for TP. Do you guys understand this? All right. So good. So let everybody go take that right now. Let's look at USDJPY. I think something is happening there. What's that? Okay. We're going to be watching USD JPY. I think it's going to fall down. Okay, not there yet. I hope everybody understands the beauty, because most times, and everybody's clear on buy limit, sell limit, others are baby things. You guys are all clear, right? Any question? So that is 2 analyses I've sent to you. We have maybe 2 more analyses. I'm doing this is a training, all right, and it's equal to you asking questions, anything you don't understand about that, but at least we have a trade in motion right now. So what do? Kendra, you said use 1% for TP1, use 2%. How do we do that? I know some of you are new, so I'm just going to indulge you. So this is AUD JPY, and let's say your account size is 50K. Okay, and your ratio is 1% for TP1. What is the stop loss? So the stop loss is 40 pips. So you have to establish the stop loss, and this is for 1 trade. Okay, so if we calculate this, it means you're going to use, for a 50K account, you're going to use 1.6 for 1%. So that is what you go take on your account. So you guys get it, right? So if you're using a 0.5, so let's say you have a 10K account, it's the same thing. All you just need to do is put the account size. You're using a 0.33. This is how beautiful you can track your risk. So if you're using a 0.5, 0.5, boom, that's 1.7. So you use 1.7 for TP2 and you use what? 0.33 for TP1. Is that clear? Put clear on the chart. Madam Patricia. Oh, I didn't even know you asked that question. Is that clear? So that helps you maximize, because the first TP always goes, right? The second TP is for potential. It is the potential of the trade. So you break even after your first. It's not clear? All right, Madam Patricia, can you come on, please? So let's come unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, please.
Hi.
All right. Do you have my Forex book?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. So how much equity are you trading with?
5,000.
All right, so put 5,000 here. Okay. How much stop loss is the trade?
You said 40.
So it's 40 pips. So if I didn't tell you 40, do you know how you know the stop loss, right? Do you know how you know the pip?
Yeah. Yes.
So that's 40 pips. Now, I said for TP1, it means the entry of TP1. So what's TP1? Okay. The entry is the same entry, but TP1 is what? 92.05. So that first trade that you take, that you put 92.05 at 0.25, which is 40 pips, that first trade. Okay.
Yeah.
What you're going to use as the lot size, that is what you put here. So you do 1%.
Okay.
All right. So if you calculate, look at what it's telling you. For a $5,000 account, if I'm using 1% to trade that, okay, I'm going to what? Reach 1.7. And because it's a risk ratio 1-to-1, you're going to make $50.
Okay.
You're risking $50 to make $50. All right. Now, the other TP, the other trade, because you're taking two trades, one you're using 1%, the other you're using 0.5. So the 0.5, which is the trade you're setting the TP at 92.725. Okay. What you're using for that trade is 0.008. So that's what you put as the what lot size.
And they are both starting from the entry.
Is that?
Are they both starting from the entry?
Yeah, both of them are starting
Okay.
from the entry.
Okay. All right. I understand it now.
Okay, you're setting the both limit, the both buy limit from the same entry. It's just that this helps you know what lot size you should use for the trade. So rather than just say I divide it into two, no, we want you to maximize the first one because that's what we hit. It all is beautiful. So it gives you the most. The first hit gives you the most. All right. Is that clear for everyone?
So that means we are using 1.5%.
Yeah, total risk we're using for the trade is 1.5.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other concern? All right. I believe this is sharp for everyone. Any other question, concern? You guys let me know. If anyone has any other concern, you can let me know. Okay. The most important thing is just knowing how to administer your trades. Okay. So it's very easy when you use this. But a lot of people have blown account not knowing that there is a guide for them to manage risk. You don't just come and say, okay, I have 40,000. I feel like using 40,000. I feel like using standard 4. No. Risk management means you're managing not just the risk, but the trade. So your stop loss determine the risk. All right. So funded account, we are taking 0.5 and 0.25. You're correct. Okay. Yeah. That's it. I love that. I love the fact that you asked that question. So, and you are also taking this on your evaluation account. Hope you opened your evaluation account. Don't be the one. See, there's a way the mind works. Every instruction I give to you is to protect you. See, I could tell you this: don't trade your live account without getting a funded account. See, get it 5,000. You know why? All right, let's take a break from here because every one of you get to this stage. You get to this stage. I don't just do anything with it if it doesn't have a mental ramification. I will not give you any instruction if it doesn't have a mental ramification. No. Sadia, that's not. See, you're already funded. The whole goal of getting another funded account is not for the acquiring of more funded account. It's for the discipline of your. See, how did you get there? There's a way you got there. The way you got there is not just going to disappear because now you're in a different environment. You have to tame the way you got there by giving it something to focus on. If you allow the way you got there, focus on this live account, you lose it. Some of you have lost your account just because you traded it the same way. All right, the same way you're taking the trade. Some of you have lost your live account. Because why? You didn't understand that it's a different energy. See, what is the energy? Why do you think you have your money? You've not been growing it. you've had issues trying to grow it. If it's your money, a funded account, your emotions take it like your money. Am I making sense? No, you guys don't understand this place. If you don't take this instruction, you're going to be a victim of it. If you notice, when you're trading evaluation 1, your emotions are less reckless. If you get into 2, you're more concerned. Am I talking the truth? You're more concerned. You're more cautious. Your mind is bringing you back to your prison. It's no more leverage. The moment if you feel like it's yours, the prison of your mind takes over. Your fear, your doubt, everything that has made you always lose in your live account happens here in funded account. It's not about the size of the size of the money doesn't change your emotional state. Am I talking to you? All right. The size of the money, whether you leverage, whether someone gave you, it doesn't change your emotional state. Your emotional state, you are a prison of your own. The reason you are having losses because you're a prison. It's your mind. You can only produce what your mind state is. What we're doing here is leverage. We're leveraging over funded, but it doesn't change your emotional state. So we gave you a distraction just to leverage to get. That distraction has to be there. So what happens when you get funded and you lower, why did I tell you use a 0.5? Lower your expectation. You reduce it to, okay, this is how I got here. And all of a sudden I got here and I'm doing something different. I'm using a 0.5. What I've been using, what am I using? So your mind, all right, is already being programmed a new way. But it won't take the fact that the prison. So what do? You keep the mind at another task of evaluation. So the evaluation task is still there, but this one is blind. Your funded is blind. You don't have any expectation. Just go use a 0.5, but you still keep yourself at the task of passing an evaluation. So the mind, that your prison, all of those programming, all right, is kept at bay with, is a distraction. So you have a task of passing an evaluation. So it's not connected to, so all those emotions of, oh, now I have 100, it's not there. You guys don't know what I'm doing. All right, if you understand, you're not going to flop my instructions. When you pass your funded state, you don't own a live account. We just bought into what? A new level of discipline. And the only way to beat that is to keep the distraction away. On and on, you know why we tell you to start with a smaller account? You guys don't understand. You're so much in a race. Start with a smaller account because when you pass your evaluation, increase the distraction. So you're supposed to start, let's say you started with a 10K and you pass the evaluation, now you have a 10K. You're supposed to increase it to a 50K, get another 50K account. So your whole attention is, wow, I'm going to get a 50K. But there is a sideline. Every trade we call, just put it there. Put it there. You're going to see you're going to be accumulating with that because the mind needs focus. And if you give it this live account focus, you're going to burn it because your emotions will truncate you. Are you guys getting me? Your live account, your expectations got bigger. Now you are, wow, oh boy, I did it. So if I only did 10%, so your whole focus, your whole programming, your whole paradigm locked you down. And I say, wow, this guy wants to escape us. Okay, so follow instruction. Follow instruction. All you need to do in this environment is follow instructions. The goal within the next 6 months to 12 months is to acquire as many distractions as you can. Just take this year, 2023, for your funded year. Get as many distractions as you can. Just imagine you get another distraction and you passed it. You keep it in what? There, you get another distraction and you passed it. So you're using a 0.2, 0.5%, 0.5%. Your mind is not there. It's not accumulating. It's just, but over a month, you see that, oh, 10% over a period of 1 month, 2 months of so many funded distractions is amounting to a great deal. And the distraction is in front of you. Are we understanding this now? I know I've not really broke it down. I was going to have a session with the funded, but as Sadia just laid it out, I said, let me just give it to the whole team. This was supposed to be for only the funded. But now you guys know, all right? No, there's no reset every month that I know of. No, there's no reset. It doesn't have a reset. It doesn't have a timeline. So you don't have to even trade. If you don't trade it this month, all right, they're only going to give you the profit you made. If you don't make profit and you don't lose, it's where it is. No pressure. Am I correct? Is there a pressure? Ludwig, am I correct? Oh, I'm not saying the rule that I know. Wow, you got that. Phew, that's good. So you guys don't know. No pressure on your live account. So don't give it pressure. Just trade it. If you see trade it. If you see trade in a week, trade it. All right. No pressure. That's why you have to keep the distraction. If you don't keep the distraction, you're going to think there is pressure on the account. And you keep trading it based on expectation. You have to do 5% or you have to do. You don't have to do anything in that account. All you just need to do is take trades. Put 7 if you got that. I had to take a break to explain this because this is your wealth factor. Okay, put 7, every one of you. So get as many distractions. So Sadia could get yourself another, even if it's a 5K. All right. Some of you, I'm going to see, if you don't follow this instruction and you make a mistake, I'm going to put you on trading break. You take a break and you come and teach for us. You know, the way I took it, you know, guys, I took a trading break on 9 months and I was teaching. Maybe that's your ministry. I'll bring you in to come and be teaching people. All right. I had to pass an evaluation because you know how to pass it, but you don't know how to keep it. So come and teach. So maybe that's your ministry. So I hope you guys got that. Beautiful. Does the 5% or the 12% drop? Yeah, it applies. That's the only thing. It applies. That's why I'm telling you, lose less. So if you're doing a 0.5%, you're losing less. Okay, you're losing less. So you don't have to. You cannot blow your account if you follow my rules. Can I say something? Since we started and you diligently follow my rules, would you blow an account? Every one of you, be honest. We've been on a winning streak. Follow my rules. Some of you that have lost account, I'll tell you why. You're trading 2 accounts. You're over leveraging. You're not watching the daily limit. Since I've been trading, I've never used the 5% a day. Have I? Have I used the 5% risk a day? So if I've not lost 5%, why are we having people that are cutting off daily limits? Because why? They had a trade in other trades. They have a trade in price trap and they have a trade in payout nation. And they were not concerned about their risk. And I can't say anyone lost more than 12% a month because it's impossible. Yeah, right? So these things should encourage you. You're in the right environment. Don't overdo it. Just follow the rules. Be loyal. Be accountable. All right? And learn the skill. Let's go back. Are you guys learning? You guys are enjoying this session? USDJPY, you must be very, very stubborn. You are very, very stubborn. You are you are stubborn. You don't want to just come here and let us go. You just, don't worry. It's not you. Okay, it's time to analyze you. It's your turn. USDJPY, now it's your turn. Let's get USDJPY set up. Okay, sorry, I forgot. It happens to me most times, so I'll be teaching, all right? Most times I'll be teaching, I give you guys the trade, and I didn't take it. You know, Sadia's question just caught me. I wanted to take my own, all right? So AED JPY. It's funny enough. I'm just feeding you guys. I don't trade most times. Oh, shish. Sorry. I went to use the same risk because I was in a hurry. I went to use the same risk for I believe we might likely catch a market execution. I feel it. But in the last two pairs that is remaining, we have two pairs remaining to go. 1.625. 19.225. 2.725. So USD JPY, where are thou? Okay, let's look at it. So it's been on a downtrend. This guy is gonna start selling now. USD JPY. Oh boy, he's a crazy sell on the downside. Oh, let me look at this. No. It's broken that sell area. It's broken that sell area. So USD JPY is gonna do two. It's gonna do one or two things. Okay. So if I look at the daily stretch limit to its present floor, 50% is around here. Okay. So let me take this out. Hey, bro, I'm live. Call me back. Okay. So based on the extension of the day, ceiling, the highest ceiling, lowest floor. Okay. This is 50% retracement. Another thing you see clearly there is what? A supply zone, because I'm looking at selling on the downtrend of the daily. Okay, there's a supply zone and there's a previous floor. So this is crazy. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy sell. Okay, 50% exhaustion. All right. Demand and a supply. As crazy as it gets, this market is making its way up on the daily. So it has to go up to sell. So it's buying up to sell. So USD JPY may not be something that gives us immediate gratification. So it's on a bullish run on the 4 hours. So I know where it's going bullish to. All right. If I have to look, this market is, if I have to look at, no. It's broken this area now. So new structure is opened. For me to buy this market, it has to come, let's see. Which is, it has to. it's done it already. I think that's the mode. Bought up, came to 50% and it's moving. All right. That's not for me anymore. If I have to do this. Okay, let's see this. If you look at this, market has done it too. This is it. So if market comes all the way here, our continuation is going to be here. Man, this market is going to go up. Clearly going to go up. Clearly going to go up. So I don't have a present close analysis to this market right now. So I'm just going to leave it. Okay. So what's remaining is Euro USD, right? I'm going to leave it. It's not clearly in there. Okay, so this is on a downtrend. I think this is on a downtrend. Oh boy, I think these guys. So this is the high form, this is the low form. 50% is around here. I think this boy is close to 50%. So what did I do? Let me come again. This is the high. This is the low. We're looking at selling this market. So this market broke all the way down here. I sold it. Just sold a little bit, but continued up. I need to understand this break. Okay, so let's see. I need to explain the move. I need to understand the move before I dish. So this market was supposed to sell here, but it continued up. All right, so let's see. Sorry. So this was the high all the way down here. Okay, now I understand why it continued up. So the market has activated what? The 50% exhaustion of this great move on the downside, 50% exhaustion, and it's coming down. All right, and the 50% exhaustion is presently sitting at the previous ceiling, previous floor, which activated this what? Price action. And I believe if we clearly still go back, all right, let me put a line around there. It's going to be, this market is in a steep uptrend. Okay. I didn't find okay. Yeah, there's indeed a ceiling around here. And indeed, some level of ceilings can see ceiling. All right. So price action really did this well. And that is why market dropped here. So this market ought to be going down. This market ought to be going down, or this is what's going to happen. We cannot take the measurement and say, okay, so if this market, so this is a low, this is the high. If it, in case it wants to go up, it's going to come here. Market is going to sell to go. So this is, and if you look there right now, so let's find two things: ceiling, market will always buy the previous ceiling, and floor. So that's activated, and that's 50% retracement. So based off on the daily analysis, this is where it's good. And if you guys want to correspond this, I told you guys USD JPY is going to go up, right? So it means if USD gains strength, it's going to bring this market down for USD JPY to go up. Do you guys understand that? So we need a little bit of patience on USD. This trade has to go down. Okay. It has to go down. Clearly, it is broken. If I'm looking at a 1 hour right now, this is choppy. This is choppy. If I look here right now, so let's say I look between here and here, okay, Market is supposed to move from here, but it's rejecting it. It means it's not right for this analysis. It's not yet ready. Okay, market was supposed to sell from here, but it's being strong, but it's gonna sell. I feel it's gonna sell crazy. Okay, it's gonna sell. So this looks like a market execution sell, but it's disturbing. The market is supposed to sell from here. So what I'm going to do is this. If market finds its way to push back to the, let me see the stop loss. I told you guys we might find out. So the direction is a sell. It has to sell down. Okay, 17 pips, 27 pips, 30 pips is around here. So if market, no, not here. I'm measuring the wrong place. I want to be patient. If market comes here, I'm going to take a 30 pips. I'm going to take a 30 pips from this market. Or should I just do 15 pips? You see that it's going right now. It's going to just slap this guy again. Let's see. Or if we do market execution now. USD is stronger than Euro, so we're sure. We do market execution now. The trade had already moved, but it may do another retest on this area. So you know what I'm going to do, fam? I'm going to put, it's still going to be sell limit. Okay. This is good. What we just do here, which I think the trade would have activated. This is the last analysis, right? Market execution. Let me look at the sentiments. Let me see if sentiment is going to help. Okay, they're both the same. They're both the same. They're both the same. Euro, US. You know what? Let's hold. Let's hold. Okay, let's hold. I'm not even going to do a sell limit because if Euro gains strength, USD gets weakened. I want to see what USD is going to do in the New York session. Okay, if USD holds strength and the market comes up, boom, we're going to get the trade around here or here. But if Euro gains strength right now, it could just gain strength into tomorrow and you just see this trade going up. It may come back here to do a fall again. So I'm just going to keep this. So an analysis here is I'm looking at a sell around here, all right, or around here. Or probably market may come back here again and do this drop, reactivating those previous areas. So because it's not ready from the move right now, the market is not ready. It's inconsistent. Okay, but we do know that the great direction of this market is that it's going to drop. So with that being said, I am going to come to a close of this analysis session. Okay. Coach, please, I have a question on AJ. Go ahead. My screen is black. Are you guys seeing my screen? But Palm, you said my screen is black. Is my screen still black? All right. Okay, good. So what's the question? Let's get a question. Okay, good. How did you get the price for stop loss in your analysis? Risk to reward. One. Oh, man. I wanted to say something, but it's not going to benefit all. It's not for the benefit of all. Oh boy. So everything I am teaching right now, there's a part of me that assumes I have done it before. And I'm giving you guys the instruction of going over it. Okay. And I want to ask this question. Have I done a session and I give you all of my analysis on Fibonacci setting? Yes or no? I gave you all of the settings, Fibonacci. So for you that asked that question, look at the answers. So it's either you were not here, you've not registered us at the time we did, or you're not the type that listens. Or maybe you missed that session. And even for people who miss the session, we always say, if you miss a session, go watch the recording. All right. So I think is in that, I'm doing a lot of things I may not remember, but I think when we did market psychology and breakdown, am I correct? Okay. So if you go to the recording and resources, so please, if you know where the training that I did that particular, it's good because what I did, most of the things I'm teaching here right now, I really broke it down in that training. Can someone remind us of the name of that training? Because I know I've done a lot of them. Okay. Someone can just type it on the chat or somehow. Okay, we've done that. So maybe you were not here at the time, or you missed the session and you don't watch recording when you do. So you guys just, I know it's here psychology of the market, the breakdown, something about psychology of market price action. Okay, I've done it and I gave all of the settings, how price action retail. It's when I actually did yeah, something 2.0. I've done, yeah. These things I'm teaching you about price action 2.0, this, it's all done. They've all been recorded. So you say, please, when am I going to do this? Are you on your funded phase? Top man. Are you on your funded phase? In the process. Okay, good. I've done the one I could do for you guys. All right. There is a group. I know the MC on there is a group. The moment you get funded, you're added to a group. That group is closed. I'm watching you eye to eye, watch you there. So there's a group I'm going to be having. That group is to be able to maintain your mind state. Okay. So pass the first process you get in. You get closer to me when you pass, because that way I want to be able to nurture you so that you don't make the mistake of losing it. All right. So we'll be doing some pep talk, close. This one, you guys are not being accountable here, right? And it's okay. But the moment you get in there, that is my heart. See, where the treasure of a king is, his heart is there. That's my treasure. So my heart is there. I want to protect the reputation of our results. So it's not just about getting it. The moment you get it, how you retain it, then we look at duplicating it. I can't be training all of you because you've not passed. It's like I'm trying to give you, we have in school, you have level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Okay. It's level 4 that gets to go do IT. You can't be teaching people IT on, you have to get to level 4 to go do IT. So that's their IT. All right. If I start teaching, it's like I'm wasting knowledge. I just give you guys what I told you, and because it's a way of telling your mind that, wow, oh, okay, I need to be attentive. Not that you need it now, because for you to do what Sadia is doing, you need a live account. So, and you don't want to go be nurturing your evaluation phase like that, because you need the aggression, all right, to get there, just like she did. Does that make sense? So that's about it. I don't know if I skipped any question. Did you guys like the training mentorship today? The trading mentorship, do you guys like it? How did you get the stop loss in your analysis? So I always look, when you're doing deep analysis, you always want to look for the 4-hour low for a buy or 4-hour high for a sell. That's the best place to put your stop loss. So when I looked at AJ, you saw that I went to 4 hours and I went to look for that floor, and I put the measurement below that, and it gave me my 40p. So that's why I did a 40 to 40 risk to reward to 1. It's your stop loss. It's your risk that is the first thing you look out for. There may be a good trade, but there is no better risk. I would avoid the trade because imagine I'm looking at a very good trade, but the risk, I'm going to risk 100 to get that trade. It doesn't make sense. I'm always watchful of what I am willing to give or what I am aiming to gain. All right. So I'm looking out for the trade that fits my risk. So if I'm giving 40 pips, there's a strong floor there that could hold my risk. Boom. There's another block of 4 hours that could hold my risk. So boom. All right. I'd invest. That's why I did 40 to 40. So it's not about 30 pips, 30 pips. No, it's the risk to reward that matters. Okay. Any other question? So this is a beautiful recording that you guys can